Brazil has snubbed U.S.-based Boeing, which was considered the frontrunner for a lucrative military contract, reportedly over the allegations that America was spying on the country's president. Now, a deal worth $4.5 billion will now be signed with Sweden's Saab. To discuss this now, we cross live to Curtis Ellis, Executive Director of American Jobs Alliance. Sir, thank you so much for joining me. Now, this seems to be, from what we can tell, the first time a company has lost some hard cash over the NSA spying scandal. Was the U.S. expecting such a fallout?
I don't think they were. Otherwise, they would have taken measures ahead of time to mend some of these fences, which have been badly damaged by America's overreach.
Well, do you think that more moves like this by Brazil are set to follow?
Well, it's very interesting. South America has always taken its own path. Go to Argentina, it prides itself on being the Paris of South America. Brazil has had close ties with Europe, perhaps closer than those ties with the U.S. Likewise, much of Latin America has always been suspicious of the United States as a hegemonic power, which was a bit of a bully boy to the Latin Americans, the giant in El Norte. So any chance they have to do business with someone else, they'd be happy to do that. There's a huge Asian influence growing in the southern continent, and the United States had better wake up to the fact that it can't do what it wants and get away with whatever it wants. It's going to have to deal with Brazil, a rising power, on the basis of equals, not on the basis of just taking it for granted.
So with Boeing losing such a lucrative contract and so much money because of the government policies, do you think there will be more private companies that are, or of course publicly traded companies as well, that are pushing against the government's NSA policies?
We're seeing already in the tech sector, Google, Yahoo, some of the larger tech companies which have been perhaps mistakenly considered complicit in the NSA wiretapping and hoovering of electronic records, are now demanding some type of accountability and some type of distance between themselves and the NSA. This, by the way, is this situation with Brazil is a personal affront to Barack Obama as well. Now, the Swedish won the contract for the jet fighters. Remember, it was Sweden's neighbor, Norway, which awarded Barack Obama a Nobel Peace Prize on the basis of creating a new international climate that had suddenly improved because Barack Obama had ascended to power. And this was going to be a new era of international cooperation. What he's done is 180 degrees opposite of that. He is now creating an international coalition against American hegemonic power.
Well, a White House report has just come out stating that, changes recommended to the NSA, not an outright dent to the data collection, though. Could we see any of these recommendations actually become legislation, and will it make any real difference?
Well, there's a growing number of senators and House representatives, and in fact a caucus within the House, calling for either defunding the NSA or not paying their water bill, not giving them electricity. The libertarian wing of the Republican Party is, which has a Tribune and Rand Paul in the Senate and Justin Amash in the House, are openly in opposition to the NSA. So now I don't know what these recommendations are. I haven't read them in depth. I don't know if they amount to, if you like your privacy, you can keep it. Is that what Obama is saying here, or if these are substantial reforms?
All right. Thank you very much, Curtis Ellis, Executive Director of the American Jobs Alliance. Thank you very much.